Okay, relative Cartesian coordinates. In relative Cartesian coordinates, okay, every succeeding or specified points becomes the origin. Like for example, if you draw a line, then start at the origin and you specify the next point, 4 and -2, okay, then you are specifying the next point, okay, to be 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 is not counted from the original origin, but then it is counted from the origin of 4 and -2. So therefore 4 and -2 becomes the new origin. Okay, so in using the relative Cartesian coordinate, you need to indicate or include the at sign, where at sign is simply the relative sign symbol. Okay, now similar procedure, use small manual input method. Okay, so dynamic input should be off by pressing the F12 key. Okay, here's the example from this given figure. I did only change the origin or the starting point. Okay, and these are the procedures on how you're going to execute the uh, line tool by inputting those coordinates. And on the command line, it should be similar to that one. Okay, and you need to practice the relative Cartesian coordinate method, okay, in order for you to build the confidence. Okay, let us try it with the draw it in AutoCAD. Okay, I'll invoke the line tool. Okay, so the first point, specify the first point, that is 30 and 20. So as you can see here, line tool. Okay, specify first point, and that is 30 and 20. Okay, that is specifying the first point. Now for the next point, okay, that is from A to B, the distance is 20. Okay, so this point now is my origin, and the distance is along the x, that is 20, and the y movement is 0. So therefore I'll use the relative sign. Okay, and then I'll type in the distance along the x, which is 20, and y movement of 0. Okay, so it will count 20 units from this specified first point, okay, to the right, because this is a positive value. Okay, and that is enter. Okay, now from point B to C, there's a movement of 10 units and a movement of another 10 units. So therefore, those are to the right side. Okay, so point B now becomes the origin. Okay, and that is 0, 0. So that is 10 units to the right, which is positive 10, and 10 units going up, okay, which is a positive 10. So therefore, I'll use the relative sign at, and the 10 and 10 units. Okay, and then enter. Okay, as you can see here, this becomes the origin now. Okay, so the movement is purely vertical, that is 10 units, and there's no movement of x, so therefore the x is 0. Okay, and then going up, which is positive. Okay, now as you can see, this will be the origin, so movement along x, okay, there's a 10 units, but then this is to the left side, so therefore that is a negative 10 units, and then going up, that is positive. Okay, so I'll input relative sign, then -10 and +10. Okay, and enter. Okay, now for E to F, purely horizontal, that is going to the left side, so I'll just input -20 and 0. Okay, and then close the figure. Okay,